Justice here, former pastor, current life coach. I help entrepreneurs and leaders figure out what's next, especially when they're asking the question, what now? So I want to talk about journals. Of all things, journals. This is like everyone's favorite thing to buy, especially when they feel lazy. Oh man, that's good. That is good. I just made that up. I did not have any of this scripted. I just wanted to talk about journals because a lot of people think that journals lead to productivity and they don't. I just want to say that again. Journals do not lead to productivity. They just don't. Leaders who are hungry and want something lead to productivity. Productive people lead to productivity, and you can just happen to use a journal. But lazy people that use journals, do you want to know what happens? They put on that journal for about 30 days, they write in their journal, and then that's it. And the things that they put in their journal are, 1, unrealistic, 2, they are just tasks, and 3, they just create a lot of busyness and not a lot of productivity. So I just want to come back to this. A lot of times we go to journals because we think it's going to solve our problems. I have so many journals, it's ridiculous. And whenever I feel insecure or I feel like, why am I not getting stuff done? I'll go on Amazon and I buy a journal. Are you one of these people? Okay, so it's not me judging you. It's me just sharing with you what I already know and see in a lot of people. And so we'll go buy journals. We'll buy all kinds of stuff. We'll buy supplements. We'll get coaches sometimes because we're lazy and we want people to help us do stuff and we're scared. So we'll get a journal. Then we'll say, oh, that journal didn't work, and we get another journal. Let me tell you the journal that I use. It's literally a wrinkly old stained little notebook that I got. Every week I write down one thing that is my one thing. It's just like, hey, what do I need to get done this week that's gonna change everything for my business? And I write it down. The reason I'm able to do that is because I actually wanna be productive. I'm a productive person. So I go out and do it. Everything else is icing on the top. If I take a brain supplement, which I do, it helps. But it's not gonna help a lazy person. It's just gonna make a lazy person feel focused, but they're not gonna get anything done. The goal is to take action on things that are actually gonna move the business forward. And entrepreneurs are really good at taking action on things that make them feel productive, but really only accomplish busyness. And busyness just creates burnout. And so for you, what I want you to do now is just go, what is the one thing this week that's gonna change everything for you? Write it down and get it done. Everything else is a to-do list. We've all heard of the 80-20 principle, that we should use 80% of our time on the things that are most important to our business and 20% on all the other administrative stuff. But we flip that. We spend 80% of our time on things that are not going to do anything for our business, and then 20% of our time on the things that do. And we wonder why our businesses don't work out. And then we say it's the market. We say it's our employees. We say it's a million different things, but the result is you. That's what's really going on. And guys, I have to answer this same question. And it wasn't until I got to this point where I was like, golly, I'm the problem. It's not my journals. And then I stopped buying journals and I literally got this little pad. It's a pad. I got this pad for free at an event. And this is the best journal I've ever had. But is it the journal? No, it's not the journal. It's me. I changed. And as you, the entrepreneur, the leader, you have to change. And then you'll use whatever journal's laying around and it'll get you what you need. I know an entrepreneur, this female entrepreneur, who at the time was doing, anywhere from $100,000 to $500,000 a month in sales. Her journal was a sticky note. And every morning she'd get up and fill out the sticky note, like, what do I need to get done today? And at the end of the night, she would say whether or not she did it. That's what we call a productive person. She's like, all I need is a sticky note. And she'd carry the sticky note around with her. But she was productive. The journal wasn't productive. It's not that I have anything against journals. I've got a thing against people who think journals are the thing that are gonna save them. It's not. They think that journals are the thing that are gonna keep them productive. They're not. It's the person who desires to be productive and knows what they want and takes action can get a hold of any journal and it'll help them get where they need to go. So I will still use my little cheap free journal and write down and stuff, and I'll get to do amazing things, and so will you. So if you're one of those people like me who's scrolling through Amazon, reading reviews of the best journals, the best supplements, the best stuff, and you're putting your hope in those things making you successful, good luck. What I want for you to do is get back to you and get back and look at your business and look at the revenue and look at your team and going, what is one thing I could do that would change everything this week? That would make me that much more successful this week. That would move the business forward this week. Write that thing down. Tell your team that this is what you're going to be focusing on and make sure that they're focusing on what they need to focus on. I know that if you're listening to this, that you're like, man, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to make a difference. I'm ready to grow. I'm ready to achieve things. So I want you to seek productivity instead of busyness. I want you to seek creating real change, okay? This is a short one today, and I don't believe in like just rambling about nothing. And so I'll leave it here. Don't put your hope in your journal. Put your hope in your ability to take action. I hope this has been helpful. Subscribe to all the things, comment on all the things so this can get out to more people. This is Justice, former pastor, current life coach, helping entrepreneurs and leaders figure out what's next, especially when they're asking the question, what now? Let's go!